what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Real and Uncomfortable. It's your boy C-Tez here, and I got the usual suspects with me.
We
got
outside.
Eman
We outside.
Yeah, Eman's over there, you know, doing his thing, trying to make the world a better place, and then we have this one.
Oh,
right here,
man.
just you know.
You starting early.
Watch it.
Hey,
Watch it.
Hey, now we happy. I'm happy to have the whole team.
It's been a minute,
It's been a minute since
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I was about to say last year, but nah.
Nah,
Damn,
nah,
last year
it
is
wasn't
crazy.
It felt like it.
Last year is crazy.
Maybe last month. Like, damn.
Was it really?
Yeah,
I think it was.
I think it
last month.
was though.
No.
We've been
Because
moving.
y'all had the Daniel Jean joint. I wasn't here. Like, we haven't been together. The live show, February.
The live show is
Nah.
crazy.
Nah,
Oh
that's
man,
crazy.
that's wild.
Y'all
Either
think
way,
it's wild, but yeah.
as you know us, again, I'm C-Tez, that's Eman Music, and this
Yes.
is Miss Rayven.
Rayven.
As seen on many wanted posters. And
Yo, if you're gonna come for me this whole episode, then prepare.
Oh,
Prepare,
man.
prepare.
It don't gotta be a war or nothing, you know. It's just a little endearment, you know. Also, I gotta brace the audience for the takes that are coming this way because we got a good show for you. We want to take on some of the things that were sent to us, a couple threads, a couple of audience requests, so to speak. And in those, y'all got some interesting shit going on. I appreciate y'all sharing with us. We were gonna do our best to give advice, input, and I'm gonna do my best to stay alive the rest of the podcast with like
that part.
stares that kill like that. But
Nice.
yeah, E-Man, what you got going on, man?
No, I'm chilling. Life is simple. Keeping it light, keeping it easy. Studio life, as usual. Being a dad, as usual. I'm enjoying that process. I still feel like he was born yesterday, but little man's about to be 5. It don't even make sense. But no, I'm chilling. I'm still waiting for you to join the dad group.
He probably is a father already.
Oh
to be
Lord,
honest.
DR.
Lord. Yo, see, like those
Thailand
are
is crazy, bro. Thailand is crazy.
I wore this shirt for a reason.
What that say?
I wore this shirt for a reason.
Yeah, you gotta read it because I ain't reading all that.
I'm not responsible for what my face does when you talk.
Pause. That sounds wild.
Hey yo.
Pause, man.
But
Of
you
course, you
know.
gotta make that sound a little weird, don't you? But look, man, look. I will join the club when I find the right one. You know, she might be out there
100%.
somewhere.
100%.
Yeah. I don't want to be dealing with the crazies and stuff that I see some people deal with because those situations get very, very messy if you're not dealing with the right people. We've seen the you got the paternity court situations. Those go crazy.
Yes.
You've seen celebrity relationships fall apart, whether it's the DDG, Halle
DDG,
situation,
Halle.
right? We got
The Coldplay couple.
the Coldplay couple.
Damn.
Lord, 2 lives exploded. You know,
Off a kiss.
Off a
Nah, but
Kiss
that
cam.
whole
Yeah.
situation kind of foul. Though. I'm not gonna lie. Like looking back at it, like cheating is wrong.
You needed that video to tell you that. Damn.
But like it really hit me. Like y'all really like just for your own little fun, you gonna blow up 2 families. Like it's
Well, okay.
Yo, next game, you're not about to see nobody hugging.
Yeah, yo, everybody just avoiding that kiss
Book
cam.
your seat over there.
Right. Look, man, I'm a big I like conspiracy theories. I know like none of this shit has been confirmed, nothing like that. But somebody was like, the only person who really had anything to gain from that is like the HR assistant. Because I will say this, even if Shorty didn't have anything to do with getting that put on blast, everybody in the HR department and in that company probably knew something was going down beforehand.
of course.
Like you work that
course.
close, you see the CEO and the HR. Man, they don't work that close in any company. So,
That's a clutch ass cameraman, though. He did what he needed to do.
So
Jeez.
there was a rumor that he got paid to do that.
I
That's
bet
what
he
I'm saying.
did.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing because I don't know about y'all, but if y'all been into a spot that has like a skybox or some type of like a booth type deal, usually the kiss cam and shit, those are supposed to be for privacy. So it's not really for, everybody to be seeing what's going on up there. That's for the general audience. The fact that dude went up there and zeroed in, I don't know.
Yeah, the way he ducked and disappeared, though,
Oh,
like that's a.
Oh, now, would y'all say that is what blew it up more than just like if they just pass them
The way
along?
they was holding each other, they was cooked. Because we had this conversation with a couple of friends. Like the way that they were holding each other because of who they are, there was no way. There's nothing you could have done to play it off.
But why do you think he felt so comfortable to do that?
Oh,
Regardless.
he lost himself. He lost himself. I said it in the group chat. If you're going to have a side chick, make sure you don't love your side chick more than you love your main chick.
I think he fell in love. Like,
he fell in love.
It wasn't just a little fling. Like, this was like, they probably promising to leave their husbands and wives when they in bed. Like, this was like...
Well, he found a way to do it.
Yo, y'all remember?
They could, because they got fired.
A couple years ago, didn't they have like, it was 2 news anchors, right? That had like a whole thing. They were having an affair. I believe it was on ABC. And essentially they were both married, having an affair.
I vaguely remember it.
And then I believe they ended up together. And they did, you know.
After the affair?
Yeah. And oddly enough, I believe that their respective ex-partners did as well.
Like got together?
That's twisted.
Yeah.
That's twisted.
Get your look back.
That's
let me ask y'all though, like, y'all ever had a work wife?
Ooh.
All right, speak on it.
Yeah.
Let me know.
No,
E-Man was a professional
that's what I'm
side
saying.
nigga for a second. Work wife.
That situation was, I was the work husband.
So
Yeah,
what was you doing? Bringing her coffee?
Nah, she was bringing me stuff. You know how
Shoulder
come
to cry
in,
on.
breakfast. You know, we celebrate that in the what's that called? The back
Little
room
break
where
room.
we put your stuff. We put the what's that called? I don't know. That's the same here, over 10 years. But like, what's that called? When you go to work, they got a little room in the back.
It's a break room.
The break room. There we go. It's been 10 years.
Yo, you okay today?
It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. Yeah. So yeah. It was a little vibe. It was a little vibe. But what's your question about being a work husband or work wife?
Nah, I just wanted to know if y'all ever experienced it before. I'm not even gonna ask you because
it makes work a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Like it makes the day go by.
But did you have?
I don't think you call it that
Were
in
you a
another
work
time.
husband while you were in a relationship?
No, that I never.
Tess?
I've never cheated.
So I don't necessarily think it's like a work wife type of situation. I do think you have people who you closer with than maybe your partner would have been happy with you being, but I think that's I don't know. I've never crossed the line like you crossed the line.
Okay.
Well, I was single. I ain't no line that I crossed.
She had lines.
And you was getting dressed up, going to work, putting on cologne.
Make sure you look good.
You know
right
what's
there.
crazy? Like she really rocked me to the point where I didn't have to do that. Like she really rocked with me. I think I was in here. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very much the mentality. I don't like to, cross those lines at work. So, I try to keep things.
So you've never.
I can't say never, but I understand that for reasons like that. I never want drama to interfere with what I'm doing, building professionally, and I think that that's a good way to invite drama. Like you see niggas on the kiss cam. Dude is a whole CEO of a tech company. His shit is poof now, gone.
This is when, like you said, you fall in love with the situation.
Well, that's what led to him doing that. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Even we might have went out maybe once, and it was to like a secret location, hookah lounge where nobody goes. Cool, catch a little vibe. But other than that, you're not gonna catch me outside.
I get what you're saying. If you're gonna play the game, play it well.
You're not gonna catch me outside.
Right.
So, like, my first job, I worked at a hotel. Let me tell you, I feel like hotels, bars, it's game over.
Conferences.
Literally for everybody. Everybody's cheating on everybody.
Conferences go crazy.
I remember we had a Christmas party at the hotel. Everybody who worked there got to stay in the hotel or whatnot. I ended up finding out that our GM was fucking the events director, but my GM had a wife, a kid, all of that. This one lady, she ain't fuck with the GM one day. He cussed her out, tried to fire her.
Put her on blast.
She went to the videotapes of the events director leaving his office, disheveled, putting back on her clothes. And then like 5 minutes after that, he's walking out, wiping his mouth and stuff. Niggas got fired. And I was like, damn, like for you to bring it to work, like, I mean, he makes money. There's mad hotels down the street. You could have brought her to the hotel down the street.
Right.
People move.
But he fell in love and made it hot.
Yeah.
He thought he was invincible.
Don't shit where you eat at, man.
100%.
That's crazy. Now, look, man, Ray, you dodged the question and started telling about other people business.
Damn.
Nah, I feel like Ray. I feel like Ray ain't never been the type to get a work husband.
Okay.
Yo,
Now, one thing I could say that I learned very like fast, like growing up, is that I feel like men sometimes take things too far. So like for an example, I feel like women can set boundaries. Like we can flirt, but still set a boundary. But I feel like you flirt with a man, and he be like, "Oh, she's feeling me," and then they'll see how far they can go.
Yes.
Because there's it's not
like
a game for us.
Yes.
Like, that's kind of
But, like,
it.
sometimes
It could be a game, but I feel like for us, we kind of want to get the trophy.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that, like, if you're going into a situation, shorty's flirting with you,
Yeah.
like, I don't think you conscientiously as a man be like, nah, I'm just gonna flirt with her a little bit, and that's it. Especially if y'all are in each other's space all the time, unless there's something clear-cut reason why, like, it wouldn't be a thing. I don't think that you have any reason to stop it, because you got interest in her enough to flirt, right? To me, that means at least some type of physical interest, physical attraction, right?
Right.
So if there's physical attraction, no real reason to stop you morally or something like that, and
But
she
even
seems
if there's a
for
reason
it.
to stop you, I
No,
think
no, and
dudes,
she
as long as
seems
the green
for it.
light is yellow.
Oh
Listen,
no,
If
don't
it's
get me
not
wrong.
red,
But
if it's not red,
I feel like
Well,
niggas
I mean-
be pushing red lights.
Eman was
They
a
wait.
whole-
I feel like they wait for the ticket. It's just like sometimes you really have to like cut a nigga off just to let him know, like, dang, you
that I
passed your
agree.
red light.
That I agree.
And I feel like that's the part that's
This is
irritating.
where the whole like having best friend exes that nah, bro, because they gonna test the they gonna test the line every single time.
Well, I agree with
they
that.
gonna
I
push
agree
that
with
line every single
But
time.
you gotta remember, it's like, all right, so this girl told me, like, you know, when guys go out to certain places and the idea is, yo, we gonna go out and bag girls,
Okay.
right? In certain contexts, you didn't really bag anything. She made herself available to you, right?
Yeah.
She kind of chose up before, you know, if you saw there was like very little resistance to your approach, she's engaged in a conversation, or she gave you cues to come over, she chose you already. And I think that guys will take those keys in other contexts and see that as an invitation. So it's saying that a dude is like, he doesn't know when to stop. You gave him an invitation to attend. The shit didn't come with conditions.
I don't know. It depends.
It's unfortunate, but I think this is where you can't be too friendly as a woman.
But that's,
You have to be
yes.
very clear and direct. Like you can't leave room for
Misinterpretation,
a guy to, you give an inch, they gonna take a mile.
But I feel like it's hard to say that when, let's say, being friendly is a part of your personality.
Well, that's
I don't
why.
know
That's
what to,
literally
I don't know
why.
what to tell you.
Like,
No, but that's
if this
when-
is how I am with everybody, like,
That don't mean
that's,
nothing.
But that's the problem too, is that there's this whole thing where, and I'm this way, Tez don't like what women be doing. It's this whole thing where ladies feel like, well, if I'm this way, then I'm gonna be this way in a relationship, and everything in the world is supposed to shift
to
and
that.
adjust to how I am.
Not
When it
reality.
doesn't. If you knew that you being friendly gets this reaction and this response, the world doesn't get a memo that says, hey, Rayven's now in a relationship. So when she does this and smiles and laughs at your jokes and this, that, and the third, she doesn't mean anything by it. She's in a relationship
yeah,
now.
but that person will learn eventually.
No,
No.
I think as a woman in a relationship, it's important for you to not be nice, for you to be correct. You get what I'm saying? Like,
But y'all could be nice. Cause I feel like
It's a little different,
I
though.
feel like if anything, I feel like this applies to men more than it applies to women. Because like you guys will do stuff like, let's say for an example, you know, you're holding the door for somebody, you and your girl go into the restaurant and the girl's perfume smells nice and you go, oh, I like your perfume. That's gonna sit in her mind, like, you know what I mean?
not the same way.
Like,
you know,
to let the girl know,
Not the
like-
same way. The reason why is because women get that all the time.
Yeah.
Guys don't. Like, it's very
You're-
rare. Like, even if you smell a guy and he smells good, very rare that you're gonna go tell him.
Your kindness
for a woman, yeah.
and compliments last. They have
It
so
goes
much
a
more value.
long-
I feel like
way.
the fact that a woman knows that you're in a relationship and you're still giving her some form of attention makes her feel like she has like a one up or or
not-
opportunity to pursue.
It don't hit the same. It don't hit the same. Because
Man.
women get compliments every day.
Yep.
Multiple times a day. Guys, it's very rare that you're gonna get a compliment. You get
This
what I'm
is
saying?
beyond compliments, though. I'm just using that as an example.
Don't get me wrong. I think where you're going with this is that men should still be respectful of their relationship and the type of kindness that they give to women. But I do think that the fact that women have like a filter / invitation method of dating, that men having an approach, if he just says, "Oh, I like your perfume," and then does nothing else afterwards,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah,
It's
but
on,
that's rare.
the instance
I
is
feel
on
like
an
that's
island.
rare.
But and if it's rare, then that man is overstepping. I'm not gonna sit here and defend that. If he does more than that, and he's like now he's on her body, like, "Oh yeah, now what do you do?"
me
And
get
he's
your
just
number.
on top of all that, then he's doing too much.
Yeah, I've seen dudes go out with their girl and still attempt to bag other females.
And those dudes
that's
are wrong.
childish.
That's
That's
terrible.
childish.
That's reckless. They niggas gonna
childish.
end up on kiss cams too.
Yeah.
Get exposed somehow.
That's childish.
Look, I'm just saying, like, you be trying to measure the worst of us by the best of y'all.
Facts.
And that's not the case. We talking about y'all
I'ma
normal
write that
behavior,
down.
and y'all
I'ma
talking
write-
about the
I'ma
behavior
write
of
that down
scumbags.
for these next couple of clips that was in the DMs.
Huh?
So I'm gonna write that little quote down for these next couple of clips.
Oh,
That's in your DMs, yeah.
look, man, I only put those in there because these are the things that live in men's fear, right? Like, this is what we afraid of in
All
relationships
right,
and
let's
shit
talk
like
about
that.
it. What do men fear? What's if you had to pick a top 5 of fears of a relationship? What are your top 5 fears?
Number one, I would say getting cheated on.
Well,
Okay.
it's not just cheated on, but like being so lost in being cheated on,
do you
like
mean?
that you were like, it's one thing for a girl to go out and go do something, but like when she comes back and you're like none the wiser. Like, you have situations where, like the paternity court situation, right? You have women who would have had dude on child support for 10 years. Now you've built a relationship, built a bond. Like, the cheating that literally has shaped your perception of her, your life, your family, all of that shit. Ladies have the key to do shit like that. And men, yeah, we, just like anybody else who gets cheated on, you may look like a fool for a second. Outside of that, though, unless your safety is involved, you get to walk away kind of scot-free.
I feel like not
Nah, but it's
necessarily.
still-
I feel like women invest a lot into relationships, right? I feel like, a man's supposed to lead, and I'm not talking about financials, but I mean like lead the family, right? And you're supportive. So a lot of women give up like their careers, their passions to give a man a child, and that takes away 2 years out of her life when she births one child, and
Yeah.
sometimes people be wanting 4, 5, 6. So
Fair.
like she's sacrificing her life for this man that she's supposed to love, right? So imagine giving a man, 2 kids, even just one, and then you found out that he was with, this bitch, that bitch, and the next bitch. You sacrificed so much where you could have been pouring into yourself.
I agree.
So I don't really think
I
you can play it both ways.
see that the danger of this, right, and even the direction you're going, is the way you phrase that could be taken as you feel like women sacrifice more.
I do
And
think
there's-
women sacrifice
And here's the
more.
problem with that, because if a man, if you are a good man by your standards, right, you're supposed to protect and provide. You literally have done everything in your life leading up to get that woman and provide for that family and do it the right way. You are literally living for your family, for your wife, for the opportunity to have a family and a wife. And I'm not going to take away from that type of contribution in having a kid. I just think that in both ways, you are literally giving your life force, life energy, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. The nigga who goes to a factory to break rocks because it pays more and has benefits. Do you think that nigga dreamed of fucking granite stones his entire life? No.
I feel
The
like
nigga
his
might
career
have wanted to
choice
be
is
a,
on him.
Oh, but see, now it's on him.
But
That's what I'm saying, Rayven. You can't go tit for tat, because in some way you have literally sacrificed what you wanted to do with what was conducive to the situation and how you could serve the situation.
I feel like it's a little bit different because, not for nothing, I'm not trying to take away from what men go through, but I feel like men get a lot of credit for doing things that I feel like women are expected to do.
Like
Example,
yeah, please.
So, like, for an example, like providing, right? So if somebody sees a good man who goes to work, comes home, spends time with his kids, and pays the bills, I feel like in this day and age, they get a round of applause, for being a provider for their family. But in retrospect, like, a woman can work a career. She's expected to take care of her family, cook, clean, nurture her children, and she does not get a round of applause for that. If she decides not to do that, she's looked down on as an ain't shit woman. Like, a male could work, bare minimum, just work, and then come home, and he's still given gratitude for having a job and supporting his family financially.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like, it's just the character of relationships in general. Like, men get applauded for not cheating.
I'm gonna be the villain here. Hold on.
That brings me to a video that my girl sent me. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. Where did it go? How do I get to... Okay, boom. My fault. Boom. There we go.
In the comment section saying my dad ain't cooked and cleaned over 40 years. How do you think your mama feel about that? Watching my dad play every role in our household so he could take something off of my mother's plate. He cooked, clean, folded clothes, he would go to work. Whatever it was, my dad did it. He defined what it meant to be a man to me. I would do the exact same for mine. But I'm seeing too many men in the motherfucking comment section talking about what I look like cooking, cleaning, and folding clothes. That's our job. You look like a man who signed up to love a woman, but you also look like a man who does not understand how large of a role a woman plays in the household. You look like a man who does not understand when his woman is overwhelmed. Niggas in the comment section saying my dad ain't cooked and cleaned over 40 years. How do you think your mama feel about that? When you first moved out your parents' house, if you moved out your parents' house, who cooked and cleaned in your household? Tell me that. All I'm saying is, ladies, be very mindful of the way a man was raised because toxic masculinity has become a passed down trick.
Okay. So let me play villain here, right? Because that right there,
He said play villain.
I know he's talking loud. I know he's talking confidently and everything else like that.
He pandering a little bit. But
He's pandering his ass off in that video. And I will say there's some valid points in there.
Super valid.
Because as a man who lives on his own, you do have to take care of yourself. I think that a lot of those things are just adult skills, right? Learning to cook, clean, be able to fold clothes, do laundry, keep yourself up and make sure that you're able to tend to your household. The problem is not the men who are involved in making that decision or who decide that they don't want to do that. Or they're looking to have a partner who prioritizes those responsibilities. I know.
I was thirsty.
Nigga just took that.
But go ahead.
So the problem is that unfortunately, ladies have been told that job is not a job. That job is one of the most, if not the most important job in society. Homemaking, because with that comes child rearing, with that comes being the child's first teacher, with that means being the emotional groundwork of the relationship, with that means, at least in my family, we have like very strong matriarchy. It's those women, my aunties, my mother, they've been the ones who kept the family together. Right? They're the ones who took the lead and made sure that such and such got school clothes, such and such made it to college, such and such got this program, got that program, this one needs help, that person is sick. They're the ones who did all of that because the home was taken care of. I think it's lost in the fact that ladies got that skill set so downplayed that the only way that they see value or get the big ups, even from other women, is if they're able to do that on top of having a career. And I'm not saying I don't understand the economic necessity of having two jobs in a household. But again, unfortunately, that gets thrown to the side when we're talking about paying 50-50 in the house. So which side are y'all on that? I don't know if y'all believe that both people should have jobs or I have no idea what y'all want to believe on that one. But a lot of women have been sold this idea that if you are only a homemaker, if you are a stay-at-home mom, if you're a stay-at-home wife, that somehow that job has no weight and no significance. And I think that's where the issue comes. To the guys who don't lift a finger to help the girl when she's drowning, and especially, I'm sorry, this goes out to a lot of new mothers. I have a friend of mine who's a new mother, and she's talking about the challenges of dealing with that, along with you know, having a kid, taking on motherhood and all that, needing assistance. Having a support system matters. Fellas, being part of that support system matters.
Yeah.
But to that point, those norms were set because it used to be that granddad was outside working hard-ass jobs for long-ass hours, and that was grandma's thing. That was what she took care of.
Not just that, but you had the aunties and the cousins and all
Right.
the
We
women.
had a village doing
You had
it.
a village doing it.
So, and this is another thing. This is one for you too, E. Somebody said that the reason why parents nowadays struggle so much is because back in the day, you had a village to take care of your kids. And because the village was a safe place to be, you didn't have to be on top of your kid 24/7. I say both of those things because the world has changed and we have not caught up to it yet. So dudes like that beating their chest trying to just call out it as toxic masculinity, you got to talk bigger than that, big dog, because you're not looking at the entire picture. You're not seeing where this shit came from, why it exists, and who keeps perpetuating the norms. And sometimes, unfortunately, it is the boss babes who are the ones who are pushing that narrative far, far further than any incel or red pill or any guy that you might think is the one doing so.
I feel like regardless, like the shit he just said still stands though. Like regardless who's pushing the agenda, like I get times has changed. I am one of those people who truly believe that women should make their own money and not be fully dependent on one individual. By the end of the day, if the female is working, I believe that the household chores should be split amongst both
Do you
people.
believe in gender roles?
In some stance, yes, I do believe in gender roles when it comes to certain things.
Like,
Because I feel like how we're raised, and I think I said this before, I think that men who have good relationships with their mothers, like they're raised to be dependent, you know? And I think that women who have good relationships with their fathers, like they're raised to be independent. So when you guys mesh together, it's supposed to be a working system. However, I feel like sometimes mothers fail their sons by not raising them to do their own things.
I got to flip that on you because if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be working together. And if your second nature is to consistently be independent, especially
against the
from a
team.
role of somebody who's also asking the other person to be strong enough for the both of them, which oftentimes men are asked to do. Because say you didn't have the job, right? You would still expect your man to play the role of the man that he was supposed to be. And if he's, you know, independent entirely, that means emotionally independent too. That means he doesn't need you to be there, just like you don't need him to be in his own, you know what I mean?
That's where I feel like gender roles come in, though. So I feel like it's kind of like a seesaw. If I'm up right now and you're down,
Yeah.
and I'm taking that financial role where I'm working, then yeah, you have to play that emotional, supportive, homekeeper type of role. If you're up and I'm down, then I'm stepping in and doing that. I don't think that
What if both of y'all are up?
both of us are up, then we're coasting. I feel like we don't really have underlying issues. However, I still feel like it should be split. I want to say like the biggest thing too is sometimes like I'm noticing that men are moving out of their parents' household and not necessarily having their own place before moving in with their significant other. So I feel like sometimes they don't even know how to take care of themselves beforehand. And like my true advice like to women is like, if you're moving in with your significant other, make sure that they lived alone first before you move in with them. That way you're sure that everybody knows how to take care of themselves.
So is that a
before.
prerequisite? Like in terms of, let's say if the guy's perfect, but he's never lived on his own, is that like a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker to me, but I would encourage it. Like before we decide to move in together, I would love to see how you live on your own, because when you live together, that's how you truly understand.
So you learn the most about each other.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, like
You see them habits. See them habits. You leave your dirty
Because-
drawers all over the place. You clean. Do you do this?
That's what I'm saying. And if you're a parent, I'm gonna say that just a flat. If you're a parent, took care of everything, and you never had to do anything, you're used to watching people do everything for you. So you don't blink an eye. This is normal. And the person
That's
that you move,
iffy.
the person that you move in with, I feel like they're used to doing all of this stuff. So it's second nature to them. But now you have an additional person in the house and you're cooking, cleaning, doing the lawn, all this stuff, and you see a person just sitting there accepting a plate every night.
That's crazy. I'm actually on your side here.
different.
I'm right. I for two reasons, right? Yes, there's people who have bad habits you won't know, because I've seen, like, you know, going to a chick place and it's like, oh, you live like this? This crazy, right? But also, living alone forces you to be a little bit more financially conscious. You have to be, you know, a little bit more grown up about your decision making, a little bit more disciplined in your spending and your habits, where you invest your time, things like that. It forces you. It's a very strong learning curve. So I'm with you, Ray, at that point. I do say that it's probably a little bias that women want to be selective with the gender roles, because I believe that when it comes to certain gender roles, there's no negotiable, right?
Like what?
If
Taking
there's
out the trash, cleaning the gutters, mowing the lawn.
if there's a bump in the night,
I'm sorry, like, I'm so sorry. Like, for me, okay, if I'm home alone, like, obviously I would take out the trash, right? But, like, if I take out the trash and I tie that shit up and I pull it out and you're standing there watching me and you don't take that bag, I'm gonna look at you a little bit
all right. So if I
different.
take out the
I
pots
was
and
about to
pans
say.
and I'm like, yo, I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm gonna fix something. You just
Like,
gonna
you just
stand
not
there in the
you not
kitchen.
gonna cook for me?
I'm gonna say I'm hungry too.
Ah.
I'm kidding. But I feel like it's different because I feel like for me, like, I cook every night, so that's mine. That's my role. It's I don't think it's gender related. Like, and I know this sounds crazy.
It does.
Right? And
You oftentimes
I'm
you
about
do.
to tell you the crazy part. I didn't get there yet.
Oh, I thought you was.
So-
Never mind.
Before my significant other and I moved in together, you know, I went to ChatGPT and I was like, create a quiz of like 25 questions, and I gave them examples of how we live, like, you know, like multiple choice questions of how you live on your own or whatnot, because I wanted to know who this person is going to be, what are your expectations of me
That's pretty creative.
before we get there, because I know for myself, I'm not control freak, but I like my system, and before you disrupt my system, I need to be prepared for it, you know. So
Hear
What?
me?
Let her rock, let her rock, let her rock.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You go ahead. Guys,
I mean, I'm not saying everything that was up there was honest, because, you know, there was like, oh, I love cleaning, I love washing dishes.
I'm just
but
saying, like, I feel like there's a level of idealism that women have going into, like, cohabitation that men don't have, and they're willing to kind of go with the flow. Men are willing to kind of see where everything stands and get in where they fit in. Adapt to it. Now, that said, if you don't have those conversations, then you will end up with a situation where a dude may try to stay out the way to respect your system versus trying to...
Nah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Keep going.
So, you know, you have to be very clear in how you communicate your own expectations, because men have been put on the back foot, right? If I was right now to tell you the things that I would enjoy my partner to do, I would be instantly, I would say, labeled a misogynist, but I already wear that label proudly. So it would be very much see, look at you niggas always expecting women to do X, Y, Z. But the moment a woman tells a man, like, oh,
This is what I expect.
This is what I expect. Then it's a noble thing for him to take it on. That's why I say it's not really for men to tell you what to do. It's not really for women to tell you what to do, fellas. It's really what you feel like you can contribute and do for the sake of your household. Like, if I feel like, all right, I know that the fucking lawn needs to be mowed, and I can get out there and push the fucking mower, or at least know the niggas to do it, I'm gonna make sure that shit is handled. If she knows her way around the kitchen and she sees that her man is fed, why wouldn't she want to feed the nigga?
But I'm saying that's what my whole point was saying. I don't think that there's, in a healthy relationship, I don't think that there's gender roles. I just think that there's roles that you guys decide on that help build the relationship.
Can I add? I'm sorry. I want to add one thing, because I know we took this in a very left turn, and I kind of want to bring back and put the love back in the situation. your video that you just had us watch, said that the father said that I hadn't cooked and cleaned in 20 years. Y'all understand that to your grandfather, that was a point of pride. Not in the sense of, yeah, nigga, I got it like that, but it was, my wife is amazing. Look how she takes care of this home. She took a pride in that. You don't understand that when some of these women, like my family's from the South, right? So when some of these women walk into other women's houses,
they look.
They're looking. They seeing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Barbara Jean, she don't dust too well.
Right.
Ooh, you see, like they making points to notice how the kids look, if they dressed, if they clean, if they baby's hair is done, if the man got food on his plate when niggas was going to work. I don't know if y'all seen those TikTok videos where dudes bust out the lunch bags, and then like, yeah, man, I got my Lunchable here. She made me a little turkey sandwich, and I got my snack pack.
Snacks,
and then,
yeah.
but then you got Jose pull up. He got the fucking carnitas with his rice and beans, some home cooked. Looks like there's love put in it. This was how people loved on each other. This is not a battle of who got what out of who was escaping, being able to do what. This was, how can I show the love to you? So people got fed it and they eating it up, man.
I don't think we're saying anything different.
I think we are, because I think that, again, ladies were unfortunately sold this idea that they're being taken advantage of for showing love that their parents used to show. And we're looking at relationships now fall apart at the seams because you have people being unwilling to show the love that they were showing.
Women don't even realize, like, being in control of cooking the food at home, right? It's not just about the cooking. It's you're literally determining your family's health.
Yeah.
You're deciding, it could be McDonald's every night, or it could be something healthy that's going to actually, like, benefit them in the long. Like, there's a true power to having control over that. But society flipped it into some weird...
I feel like financially, like, you're not finding a one-person working household.
I agree.
So women have to work now.
No, that's not... I will say, we've have to adjust.
So
50-50 is not just...
The
pay
way
this,
love,
do that.
I'm
It's
saying
not that.
the way love is gonna look to you guys is gonna look a lot different, especially when that effort is shown. Like, to be quite honest, like in my household, I go to work from 7:30 to 3:30. I come home, I'll probably shower, cook, and then I clean the kitchen. And then Sundays are like my cleaning days, but throughout the week I'm cleaning. By the time I finish doing what you guys would call a gender role, it's like 9 o'clock. And I gotta get up at 5:30.
I'm staring right down the camera here because why is she even arguing with me when she doing the things that
she's already doing it?
She already doing it.
Because I'm doing it for you now. It's
Right.
a problem.
No. It's, first of all, I was already doing it, but listen.
Because you're doing it for you. Now it's a
It has
problem.
nothing to do with me. So when I was by myself, right,
Yeah.
I would meal prep on Sundays, but I would have girl dinners. Like, you know what I mean?
What that mean?
So, like,
So she's doing it for her friends.
no,
It's okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. When I mean girl dinners, I mean my meals are not. They're just for me to eat. Like, if I had like salad and salmon, then I'm just gonna eat the salad and salmon. But now that I have my man in the household, now I'm cooking.
Nigga don't like salmon?
I'm cooking full meals.
Yeah, let him put a little extra cash so you get a little bigger portion.
But you guys have to understand too, like, that doesn't, like you said, is health wise. My Sundays are dedicated to grocery shopping. Like, It's just like, I feel like my life got dictated because I feel like I'm taking care of another person.
You are.
But I don't understand why that's my responsibility.
Because he's yours. No? He's not yours?
But what?
For me, it would be different if, like, I get into a relationship and now I gotta climb a mountain because of you. Nah, you doing the same thing that you've been. You was doing laundry before. You was cooking before. You was cleaning before.
But
like, you doing the same exact thing.
It's double though. It's double the roles. I'm
It's really not.
I'm doing multiple
is
laundry.
no.
I'm cleaning after 2 people. I'm cooking for
I will say,
2 people.
if he a messy ass nigga,
That's different.
that's different. But if this is simply
Regular
an extra
degular.
load of laundry or like a bigger portion of food, or if he's asking you to do some extravagant meals all the time, because I do know niggas like that. Like
Nah,
sometimes
that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Like for me, you gonna eat what your wife.
yeah, niggas want
You don't get
catfish
to like
etouffee
demand.
shit.
I want steak. I want fried rice. I want you gonna eat what
You
your
gonna
what your
eat what
wife
she
cook.
preparing,
And
right.
that's where it's like, not that it's your responsibility, but it's you have full control over that.
What you
know
do
what
with the
I'm saying?
control is up to you.
Yeah. Like I'm not here to tell you what you should cook, how you should cook it. Like
But he was just talking about Lunchables versus carnitas. So you get
no,
what I mean?
for sure. If you want to make the carnitas, my heart gonna melt. If you're gonna do the Lunchables, I gotta accept that and I gotta take that and appreciate
But
that.
keep in mind, even the nigga getting the Lunchables, the snack pack flavor that he got is the one she knows he likes.
Yes,
Right.
which I get, but all I'm saying is I feel like my workload double. I'm still working and now still doing all these things for this additional person where all he has to do is work. Where I feel like it should be more of a partnership. Like, why can't we take turns cooking?
We can.
You can.
And to me, I feel like, once again, there's gender roles, but you can have a conversation like, hey, work is really hectic. Can you help out with this? Cool.
But I
Yeah.
don't think,
There's nothing wrong
I
with
feel
that.
like how I am as a woman, if I see my man struggling, he does not have to ask me to help him. You do not
But
have
that's
you
not
don't-
everybody. Though.
That's
don't
real.
not-
That-
you
that's
do
a
not
real-
have to
that's a
ask.
that's a slippery slope.
Yeah, now you're getting it. What is that? What is that
Mind
phrase?
reading.
No, but what is it? It's like unspoken, uncommunicated expectations
Resentment.
are
But that- But I feel
predetermined
like gender
resentments.
roles created these things. Like, okay, women are expected to do this, so it's nothing.
It's just that you got to remember how people received love. You talking about mothers and fathers and the impact that they have on their children. Those are both, in both senses, are acts of service. It was just the types of acts of service that you were privy to as a child. As a man's acts of service that he probably received from his mother were the things that she did to maintain the household, like the chores, the domestic stuff. Whereas the father was probably like gift giving a lot of the times, the quality time, the stuff like that. The stuff that you as an adult female grew up with and now expect out of your man. The ways that you want to receive love. And we can't always be in control of how people want to receive love. But if you love the person, wouldn't you want to make sure that they are accepting and absorbing the love that you're giving them as best as possible? Like, you know, the nigga got a nut allergy. You're not going to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the
I
time.
might.
That's
No, I'm kidding. I'm
crazy.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Like I said,
She's kidding, but there's a chick out there who's not.
Wanted
I'm just
posters.
kidding.
Wanted posters.
What are you allergic to?
Just your presence, Ray. Just your presence.
Oh Lord.
Jeez.
But yeah, what else we got?
I mean, again, we got them threads that we was taking into, we looking into. You know, I know, right? Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Toxic.
You said something? You said something?
Hey man, I got future playlists all the time. I wake up to future
See, that's
playlists.
how I know.
You know, Book of Pluto. Let's go. Yeah, E, you got some queued up?
Okay, you sent me some. Dating someone that is just all right. Been dating for 3 years. Haven't met anyone I can remotely settle down with. Almost every guy I've dated either ghosted, cheated, or was emotionally unavailable. Finally met someone, male 30. I'm female 34, and we've been dating for 4 weeks. This man, let's call him A, is an incredible guy. He's emotionally available, kind, engaging. He texts back, LOL. He likes me and has shared interests. I like him too, even though I feel like we don't have too much of an emotional connection, but he's really interested. Being with A feels all right. Being with A feels all right. Sex is all right. Talking on the phone is all right. When we hang out, it's just all right. There's no fuzzy feeling or this buzz when we're together, but when he treats me so right, I treat him right too. I'm just as engaged and showing interest. Men that I've dated in the past have given me that buzz, but they all treated me like crap. Should I stick around and hope that the emotional connection and romantic feelings come? Anyone been through this?
Let me just start by saying, Shorty, you a victim. Your past relationships have all been traumatic, and that was you reacting to the turmoil, the tumultuousness, the what was it, unexpected nature of it. You got all them niggas involved.
I got 5 words.
Not you.
You need to grow up.
That fuzzy feeling that you're looking for should have been
It's
found
trauma.
in the
It's
actions
toxic
that
energy.
people treating
No, it
you.
is. Speaking to all these ladies, like a lot of times y'all are looking for this like roller coaster feeling and like high emotion intensity. That's not reality.
Understanding
Like
roller
you're gonna get that with
coaster.
somebody who is unhealthy.
I feel like you guys are
I feel like
taking her
healthy
words too
healthy
literal.
love. No. Healthy love is I don't want to call it boring, but you got it's balance.
Balance
Like
is a
that
good word.
feeling of like
Stable.
that feeling
Secure.
of yeah,
I feel
it's
like-
secure.
Women are very unstable and
Right.
don't like security. No,
No, keep going.
No, listen.
nah, they want
No,
excitement.
they-
And the thing about excitement is that danger is exciting,
Right.
right? The unforeseen stuff is exciting.
Right.
Not knowing what comes next is exciting.
Right.
And understanding that things can go very good, but also very,
Very bad.
bad. That's exciting.
You guys in this narrative is wild.
Is it really? Is it really a narrative?
It's more of an observation at this
No,
point.
I feel like you guys are taking her words too literal. I feel like there's people who are very lukewarm. Like, and I feel like
She literally said that everything is good.
No, that's not what she said.
I'm not talking about the. No,
So
look.
she's saying that everything is all right. That's the equivalent to somebody going, meh.
But no. But that's.
she's
but,
going. I'm not feeling that buzz feeling that I felt
She
with
says-
all the cheaters, the liars, the manipulators,
Emotionally
I'm not feeling
unavailable.
That, I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? That tug of war, that pull,
Right,
that
this is
hot,
not-
cold. That's what she's saying.
She's not saying
She
should
likes
I go
the
back
game
to
of
these
it all.
niggas that ain't shit. She's just saying that this person, yeah, he's a good person. He's a
He's
good
a
being.
healthy person.
No.
But he makes me feel it's just all right.
You guys aren't connecting the dots. She felt the buzz
Right.
because of the drama.
Right.
The drama was exciting.
That was the
This
buzz.
nigga is not dramatic.
Right.
He is almost too
Safe.
too safe.
I feel like I've been in a similar position to her, and I don't really think that it had to do with my maturity
What did it have
at
to do
all.
with?
All I'm saying is the thing is, like, when I was like younger, I used to date people that I had no business dating. Okay, we get that.
she
Whatever.
said that.
But like, I know I'm relating to her. I've been in her position before. What I'm saying is that excitement, what you guys are calling excitement, I still didn't want it. That's not what I was looking for. I tried something different, right? So I was dating a dude. He was, I think, a year younger than me, but he was very boring. Like, I kissed him, felt nothing. We went on dates, I felt nothing. I met his family. They were equally as boring. And I decided to cut that off because I felt like if I continued to pursue it, I already knew that I was going to try to talk to somebody else at the time.
When you say boring, what made you want to talk to him in the first
The
place?
thing is, okay, so let me just put it out this way. I just feel like scientifically there's certain correlations where it comes with guys who ain't shit, right? So I feel like guys who...
They do exciting, dangerous, and unstable
I feel
things.
like
That's
guys...
it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying guys who have access to a lot of women
Mm-hmm.
are typically more attractive, right?
Men who do exciting,
More-
dangerous,
Who are unavailable.
reckless, unavailable, and don't
Are you
care
guys-
about your emotions.
I'm getting there. Okay. And I feel like with more attractive comes a different like a swag to them. Like, you know, they know how to talk and treat women because they have experience with a lot of women. Right?
Go ahead.
So this dude that was boring, I feel like he didn't have a lot of experience for the things that I was looking for. The feeling wasn't there. It just like, I don't know if you ever just like,
He didn't
You
have
ever-
the key to work the locks.
you ever chill with a girl and was like, you're probably not going to see me again.
Yes.
Yeah, but
So I
those are
feel
different
like-
reasons, though.
But I feel
Right.
like that's the feeling that I get. I met somebody who is a good dude and is not boring and still gave me those feelings. It's not that I was chasing toxic. It's just I just needed some sort of emotion that made me want a person. I feel like when you're dating somebody, you should want to be, see, smell, touch them.
I don't disagree.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I feel like there is a level to where, and even for guys, because guys deal with the same thing, like the baddie, right?
Yeah.
A lot of guys will chase the baddie because she giving you that excitement and she's just down for whatever. She just, but at the same time, is that really healthy for you?
No.
All I'm hearing from her is that she's not attracted to Homie, and that's literally
But
it.
see, no. Here,
It's
hold on.
not that she's not attracted. It's he's not giving her that excitement.
Wait. E, keep him. See, this is again the guy connect the dots. Attraction in a male perspective is different
from-
because
yes, it is.
our attraction does start and sometimes end visually.
Yes.
With women, it's feelings. So
All feelings.
don't get me wrong. I understand that he's got to be somewhat handsome. He's got to have those physical features.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of attraction women can be off the nigga really quick. Snap, right?
Yeah.
Off the nigga really quick just based on who he is, the decisions he makes, and things like that, what he has going for himself. He can become a lame in like 0.5 seconds to her. Now, that said, the things that he does to stir up emotions, sometimes it is the games, right? I'm sure when your elders were teaching you the game or whatever you did to get to, who Eman music was prior to the Eman we know today, right? You were taught that you should kind of stay a little bit mysterious. You should compliment her, but don't do too much. You should make sure that you'll introduce her to something new, right?
No, I know what this is.
This nigga has no game, but may not feel like that. Like he needs to have game, because if you're in a place where you're trying to find genuine connection,
You're not trying to impress,
you're not trying to do
flex.
all of that. You're literally trying to establish healthy connection. And that shit is boring. That shit is, I'm not gonna say it's a job interview, but it is essentially going to get past all of the toxicity, all of the extra shit, and it's gonna be like, hey, so what are your interests? What are your goals?
I don't think it's toxic for her to want a spark.
I think that what y'all consider a
even in
spark.
reading about the sex thing, I
Sex
feel like
is-
she's trying to get spun around,
Yeah.
smacked around.
But
Get the foot, like she's
If
trying
I'm
to go
saying,
crazy.
if that's what
He's
she-
probably giving her the regular like motion of the
if
ocean.
that's what she likes, though, why is she at fault for that?
Because it
He
leads
could be excitement for somebody else.
see, the problem is that you set yourself up for certain expectations.
This is where
So-
body count matters, but
Well,
the
it does-
different
but look,
conversation.
I'll
different
throw myself
conversation.
under the bus real quick, right? You guys always criticize me and tell me that, like, oh, Tez is the type of women that you go for, you talk to, right? And that maybe my visual tastes might be kind of getting in the
Derailing
way
you,
of the
yeah.
quality of person I'm dealing with, right?
Facts.
All right. Now, if I take my physical expectations, say they were that, and I try to apply them to every person I talk to, is it wrong for me to want the spark of the girl who looks like she could be on the cover of name your most popular magazine?
I don't think it's wrong, though. I truly don't think it's wrong.
Now it's not wrong. You're the main person who tells me this. Stop it.
What, for you to want a spark out of a person?
No,
that you-
no,
he wants her to be a
no.
baddie, like
For-
a 10 out of 10
right.
baddie.
For me,
Like,
that
she
set a
gotta-
standard.
she gotta
That's-
look like this, or else I'm not rocking with it.
Right.
But I feel like if that's your standard and you will apply it across the board, I can't say shit to you. If you have a standard and you're acting a certain type of way, then I feel like, all right, like,
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm beyond calling things right or wrong, but I will say that you are doing yourself a disservice and making your journey that much more harder. And I think psychologically, the way that women think are very much a instant thing of I'm settling. Because if you feel like you deserve something and you step outside of what you deserve to make space, or what you feel you deserve to make space for something else, even if the something else is healthy, beneficial, something for you in the long run, if that other thing was what you value, you still settled.
do men
mentally.
not settle?
Men feel like they settle all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I don't
that
think
doesn't.
I don't think settling is a bad
But
thing.
see, look, men's idea of settling is discounted by the fact of once you've made a choice, most of those men have made a choice. When good men have made that choice, there's a duty and a responsibility to the
Yeah.
decision that they made.
I
They've
feel like-
committed to the decision, and they not going to shit on shorty because they settled for shorty.
I feel like men settle when their gas run out. Like,
Nah.
I feel like when you're just like, all right, like all my dudes married. Dang, this population of people don't really want me no more. Oh, okay, this one girl has been chasing me since 2019. All right, let me.
But
let me
even
double back.
that settling is different. That's not settling. That's timing.
That is settling.
I think that when it comes down to men doing that, a lot of the times, like if a man had the perfect girl in front of him, right? She loves him. They have great chemistry. X, Y, Z. They've been together for however long, and his life isn't together. He will not settle down and marry her.
I could speak on that because in terms of my girl, I've known my girl since we was in 4th, 5th grade. Mm-hmm. If we would have dated in high school, we wouldn't be together.
Doesn't matter.
The timing had to be right.
I agree that timing makes a difference.
I think you're speaking for where women come from. When women realize that, okay, these guys are no longer checking for me. They now.
God.
Let me circle back to the high school
Let me circle
crush
back.
that used to hit me up all the
That.
time.
The guy who was
Even though I got 3-4 kids now.
Word.
But didn't you just say that women get nonstop attention? You think she's doubling back to somebody
Right. So
from
when
high
that
school?
when that shit falls off,
When it starts to die down,
when she no longer getting that attention,
Yeah.
and now she realizes that all of the eyes that were once on her have
gone
stayed
to the-
with the people who are
she's
that
like
that
this
age
girl
group.
trying to find somebody who's just all right. She's not doubling back.
No, that's okay. She's dating the nigga now because that all right guy wouldn't have got a chance. He wouldn't be the topic of this fucking conversation
No, I
if she wasn't that.
I agree.
Big facts.
But she realized that she don't need to be in that position.
Hey man,
She gonna end up cheating.
I got a quote right here. Either a woman likes you, and you wait, hold on. It's either a woman likes you or she doesn't have you apply pressure. If you're begging her, you're just begging her to settle. In her mind, you're competing with whatever she feels like she deserves. And applying pressure, I'm not saying be chivalrous, go after what you want, show her you like her, do the nice thing for her, be romantic in your gestures. But if she's making you jump through hoops, my nigga, that's because you are literally making up the difference from where she feels that the nigga she should have is and where you are.
Nigga, I feel like y'all be holding out. Y'all be creating your own hoops. I feel like dudes,
No, they do.
You guys created this culture of feeding, building women up to pursue them. I mean,
I agree.
You can't tell me some jumping through hoops where you had the hoops out to begin with.
I think you can. I think that there's niggas who there's trick culture and there's simp culture. I'm the first person to call it out. And yes, there's a difference between being a trick and a simp and being just a good dude. If she is reciprocating the energy, she likes you, cool. You know, we had a friend on here not too long ago said shorty bought him a whole bottle, right, at the club. I've had friends have girls pay for vacations for them to go together. Like, these women actually enjoy being with you, then it's no problem. These ladies are out here working. They understand what they want. And if it's you, they will show you. Problem is if you're entering a situation where it's not you and you trying to convince her to make it you, now you a simp.
So at what point do we give men accountability for recognizing when it's their time and not? Because at the end of the day, like, if you're constantly feeding or trying to build women and sending her money, doing all these things, and she not posting you, dubbing you until Friday when she needs something,
Right.
At what point do you tell the dude, like, nigga, that's on you?
I mean, is she let him crack?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Well, look, I have friends that I check on a regular basis, and I'm like, bro, like, this is not it. You dealing with the wrong types of shorties, bro. You gotta let that bitch go. But some men will feel that the only way they have access to certain women is through paying, and they've gotten accustomed to it.
And they're okay with it.
I think the society has also damaged our ability to connect, like, person to person verbally. Like, how many times have men just actually go out and approach women nowadays? Fear of rejection has killed that shit. So it's easier to go and be like,
I don't think it's fear of rejection. I feel like
if you know for sure this girl is a home run because I spent XYZ and I'm gonna go home at the end of the night and crack because that's what I came here for. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. What's her personality like? Nigga, I don't care. Right? Does she know me like that? Nigga, I don't care. I just know she looks good. I want to get that. and I get to definitely do that if I take her here, here, and here.
Yeah. I saw a story like that. It was a dude who I don't know, he might have went to the casino or whatever, won like 50 bands, right? Mm-hmm. And there was this chick who he always wanted. He just DM'd her $signs.
That's it.
Her response, because she was curving him. Like he was sending DMs, whatever, she was curving him. He DM'd $signs. Her response,
The eyes.
little 2 eyes
Little
looking.
eyes. What's up?
He
Huh?
put 2 bands.
Yup.
Got the number, cracked.
Done deal. Like I feel
That's
like
sad though.
Look.
That's fucking sad.
Hear me out here,
That's sad.
because I will say, and I'm not absolving men from their responsibility in this, because one cannot exist without the other. But we've embraced whole culture into our dating culture. Prostitute culture is part of our dating culture, and the guys who are willing to pay and the girls who are willing to receive the pay kind of dictate this space now where we trying to talk morals, values, and genuine connection around people who are the exact opposite.
So
Right.
how much you willing to pay?
Depends how she looks, man.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. You've been chasing her for 2 years.
Oof.
Am I just trying to get one night?
Yeah.
It don't even matter. Whatever you want to do. How much you willing to pay?
I don't like to do the
It's
you
just,
know what I'm
yo,
saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, she might be able to you know, if I go shopping or something, you know, I'm playing. I don't like doing that. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't even bring myself to
You
lie
gotta be
about
careful.
it.
Diddy went down, fam.
Yo, I heard
We don't do that no more, man.
I heard somebody say that and shout out to my man's Dot. But he said Diddy saved hip hop.
He did.
Through the
No
verdict.
more flyouts.
No more flyouts. It would
I
have
ain't
been no
trying to
more
commit a felony
flyouts.
or-
Right. Diddy saved
Wait,
hip
I
hop.
missed it.
So
You can't
but-
fly out.
so basically,
It's against the law.
It's against the law. If you are being flown out with the purposes of having sex,
Was it human
that's
trafficking?
that's technically it's sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
It's sex trafficking, and the problem is that there's essentially an economy based around that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, sorry y'all, that's not a thing.
I'm an
But
upstanding citizen.
I'm very much into like I need somebody to like me. Like I can't. To me, the fact that the conversation started on like I'm even weary when women like they make compliments that skew success or like how successful they perceive me to be. I'm kind of iffy about that because by telling me like, you know, you look like this, you look like that, you're kind of telling me you look like money. And I do, you know, I go out of my way to sometimes look like money, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, walk up and like, damn, shorty, fucking like, you know,
Yeah, I'll be tight as hell.
yeah, you feel me? I can't do it.
Tight as hell, what?
I feel like if I never mind.
No, let it out.
Yeah, go ahead, say
Let's
it.
get real uncomfortable. Let it out.
Right.
I feel like I'll be tight as hell if like a male like presumed that he had, you know, like his shit together, and we start dating, and then we pulling out coupons, you know, at the restaurant, and you don't have your shit together.
Oh, see, I wasn't the direction I thought you was going, but I hear that.
I
and
thought you was gonna say if somebody asked you what your price was.
oh shit.
Oh, oh yeah, I'll be tight as hell. I wouldn't even answer.
Then
that.
again, most women have a price.
I don't
Somebody-
have a price.
Somebody tells you 10 bands, I'll fly you out.
I wouldn't do it.
10 bands.
That's good.
I wouldn't do it.
I hope that you mean that.
No, I do.
100 bands.
No, 100 band. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Hey man.
I honestly, you know, the only reason why I wouldn't do it either, too, because I feel like that stuff is like equivalent to like taking drugs. You get addicted to it, like you know what I mean.
But that's
and it's like,
interesting.
Oh, I got something for y'all. Go ahead, keep going.
no, I feel like if I do it once, I'm gonna do it twice, and it's gonna end up being my lifestyle. I'm gonna quit my job and just be like,
That's
all right,
what a
I'm
lot of
gonna
chicks
wait.
do.
I'm gonna wait for this phone call, and I know for me that's not the type of person I am, so I wouldn't do it.
A lot of chicks is living like that.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, like everybody has,
A
you're gonna
price?
have, you're gonna have a down season. Like, you know what I mean?
course.
Eventually, your well's gonna run dry. I'd rather create my continuous well doing what I'm doing now.
Okay. So, do you guys believe it's possible to be like desensitized to things?
Yes, this is why body counts matter, but go ahead.
Right. So, like, the guy who has like a porn addiction, the person who has too many bodies, those things. Like after a while, you need more and more of it. It's like almost like a drug, right? Do you feel that part of dating has been desensitized? Like if you're a serial dater, you now have a lesser value on things like romantic gestures, things that would have otherwise had those type of effect on you.
I think that's the problem with dating apps.
Too much access, right?
I even think like, and I want to speak just on women, but I feel like even like women seeing how other women are being treated desensitizes like how they view their relationship.
Yeah.
You know, because if let's say I know the girl, and let's say I feel like I'm in a better position than her, I provide more in my relationship, but
what did she got out of it?
yeah, like, but in her relationship, she's getting this, she's getting this, she's getting that. You know, I might look at my situation and be like, well, damn, like, you know,
I'm not cashing in on what I could get out of this.
Yeah, or I can do better. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of women have that culture now, especially when you look into the comments. It's like, oh, like God, like
me next.
Yeah, me.
Can I get my Sierra prayer?
All of that, and I feel like, unfortunately, like it sucks for men because social media has like an endless amount of possibilities. So like what you guys could be doing to pursue a woman is seen as regular, versus how it was back in the day where, you know, a guy giving a teddy bear, you know, or it was like something big. Now it's like if you giving a teddy bear, that teddy bear got to be $200, and it's made out of roses.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
No, I wanted to put that out there because I don't think that it's stated enough that the reason why expectations are the reason they are is because a lot of women have received so much. You mentioned compliments earlier. If you don't get a lot of them, that small one is going to mean so much more to you. Whereas, you know, again, ladies, if you have the looks behind you, you're getting tons. So you almost got to filter them out. You were like, okay, well, that compliment was bullshit. Nigga, I don't even have my hair done. This outfit was trash. I don't know what you talking about. I look terrible today. That nigga didn't mean that. He just trying to fuck. He just trying to fuck. He just trying to fuck.
I mean, I don't really think that all compliments are genuine. So we'll just put that.
Yeah, they probably just trying to smash.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. I don't really take compliments seriously.
None?
No.
I guess. I wanted to so I have one more of these situationals. So I'm a 24-year-old male. My girlfriend just turned 20 last week. We've been together for 3 months and met at a concert. I know her decent amount, but since it hasn't been so long, I didn't think it was necessary to go all out for her birthday. So I bought her a $100 Lululemon gift card because she loves shopping there. A sliding card holder because her current wallet was falling apart. And a card wishing her a happy birthday with the note telling her I love her and I can't wait to see what's to come.
Nothing.
The card also had a Polaroid of our first date. I also took her out to her favorite restaurant and for dinner and dessert. The total that I spent on the dinner is about $175, but I don't mind spending money. Keep in mind, he's a 24-year-old dude. However, her mom was not happy about this. She sent me a series of angry texts telling me I'm lowballing her daughter and that a real man would have gone all out. She's also highlights that her husband took her to Paris for her birthday as a suggestion for worth.
The whole time you reading that, I'm watching Ray go.
Well, no. So I stopped shaking my head when they mentioned the Paris and whatnot. So the reason why I shook my head was because of the gift card situation. So I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, like your gift should be thoughtful, and I feel like a gift card for me per se, like somebody who is very attentive and shows a lot of care. Like you didn't think about it. I'll get a gift card. I would even get a gift card for a baby shower.
Her favorite restaurant is Lululemon.
First of all, her favorite clothing brand is Lululemon.
It sounded like a cake store or something, like a pastry store.
But he took her out to a restaurant. I just feel like, to me, it's a very, you didn't think about the gift. I feel like this was for somebody you didn't know. My company gives out stuff like this when you win prizes. Wow. I don't know.
Wow.
I personally, though, like I will go all out for my significant other's birthday by celebrating them with specific things that I know, like I know that they like. He didn't put in effort.
So I will say this. If that was the impression I was getting from the way they described the situation, I would say that, you know, he could have been more personal. But I don't think the personalization of it was the issue for them. It was the value of the gift.
I think that's
Well,
the biggest
yeah,
thing.
I
I think that's the biggest
Yeah.
issue.
Now that said, though, to your point, I am a strong believer that you really only do the gift card if you know that person is the type of person who likes to have the control over their own stuff. There's certain people who you don't want to get specific with. You know, not for nothing, it's beautiful when you know your person well enough to get them the exact very thing that they want or something super thoughtful. But if you have somebody who takes pride in being, you know, going here and getting this and looking for that, sometimes the shopping experience is the thing for them too.
So why not just
struggle
take them
with
to
that.
the store?
I struggle with that. To me, I feel like, not that you shouldn't have any expectations, but like somebody gave
You should
a
be
gift,
thankful
you
for
should be
anything.
thankful.
You should be
Like,
thankful.
You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, they better get me this or else. Like, nah. I feel like there's a level of
Entitlement.
entitlement.
I don't think that's like my take per se. Like it doesn't even matter if somebody, let's say somebody made me a pineapple juice and they squeezed it from scratch and got it for me for my birthday. They gave me a whole jug of pineapple juice. I'm gonna be happy about it because you put in time and effort and you thought about me. I feel like a gift card, that's not thinking about me at all. To me, the gift card is what bothers me. I don't care about the value.
If it was just like a gift card, like a cash, I just $100 put it on the gift card.
See, gift card to your favorite store, I feel like is on the line.
Go on the shopping spree.
Nah,
I will say-
$100 for Lululemon.
He's
That girl,
he's 24.
she can't even buy leggings. Leggings are $125.
He might not have it like that.
Which is kind of part of the problem,
You know what I'm
then,
saying?
right?
Like,
That
he's
speaks to a
24,
deeper
fresh
issue.
out of
Yes.
college, still paying debt,
And she's
like,
20.
and she's 20.
And I understand that. What I'm saying, okay, the age,
She
the
just
age,
graduated high school
the
2 years
age
ago.
definitely makes a difference. I just feel like in my grown age, I would rather my man spend that money on a small experience, like
I think that
instead of giving me a gift. That would have meant more to me. You could have took me to the movies. We could have
He
went
took her to
both.
the
to
restaurant.
her favorite restaurant.
Spent $170
Dinner and a gift card, guys. I'm sorry, it's not a birthday gift.
What did I just? I'm so glad that I prefaced this by asking you guys: do people get desensitized by being provided with
1000%.
romantic experiences? Yes, Rayven, they do.
I'm just so dumbfounded.
She fell for the okey doke.
I'm just so dumbfounded. But I feel like this has nothing to do with people in general. I feel like this has to do with me. I feel like when I think about giving gifts to people, they're from my heart. It would not be dinner and a gift card. I'm not saying I expect that from somebody and I'm not gonna give it in return. This is how I give gifts. My gifts are always meaningful.
No, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and I think it's, once again, this expectation. Like, if that's how you want to do it, cool. But not everybody thinks that way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
everybody
mad.
is like specific to where, like, you know, I got to get this thing this way, and it has to be this heavy and this tall, and not everybody thinks like that.
To me, I feel like if you gave me a gift that could be given to anybody, there was just no thought about it. I'm all about effort.
That's a high expectation.
It's not a high expectation.
Women are very entitled when it comes to their birthdays.
He could have made me a meal.
He took you to get your favorite one.
For $45. He could have made
He
me a
took
meal.
you to go get your favorite
So
one.
would you rather a meal that tastes bad or a restaurant that
Who
you
said
enjoy?
he can't cook?
No, let's say if he can't cook. Would you rather a meal that tastes bad, where he put in effort, but it's burnt and it's not as good, or restaurant, gift card, and y'all enjoy each other's company?
I'm here for the experience.
Oh.
If we got to cook together and the meal tastes bad and we ate it and we laughed about it, I'm all for it. If he made me a homemade cake and that shit is falling over,
Tez, help me out, because it sounds good,
you know, we
but
put
I
a
don't
little
know if
frosting,
I don't
put
know if
frosting
I
on
don't
our
know
face.
if I
I'm here for
believe
it.
that.
I feel like some of my best dates were like mishaps. Like
Mishaps are cute.
They were from the heart.
But you got to be open-minded about it. If you already have an expectation of, I have to get something that's super personal, and you know what I mean. Like to me, if it happens, cool, but it shouldn't be. I don't like the word expected, but like you shouldn't feel entitled to receiving like a personalized gift. If it happens, more praise.
Do you guys receive personalized gifts from the females that you interact with?
Absolutely.
So you're saying that a gift card and the personalized gift is equivalent?
To me, if it's a gift card for something that I enjoy, especially like my interest might be a little bit niche or outside of like, you know, like I'm a big WWE fan, right? So if somebody stopped short of, you know, buying me tickets to an event and they got me something that was that related or anime related or something like that, then dope. If it's a favorite restaurant of mine, cool. I like the idea that you kind of took the effort to learn me, even if it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that still counts.
I don't know. I don't think it's equivalent at all.
I'm not saying that, because I've also gotten the actual, like, crafted type of curated gift, too, right? I'm just kind of appreciative of whatever I get, but I'm just not going to be like, oh, you got me with this gift card. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not in me to do so. But again, I think that the philosophies behind birthdays are kind of different between, you know, expectations wise.
Well, I feel like the same way that women get more attention, I feel like you guys don't celebrate your birthdays
Absolutely.
like women do. So I can definitely understand that the hype is different. I feel like you guys are more cool with like just, you know, ganging up with your boys.
Facts.
And just going out celebrating, having a good time, and then coming home, where women make it a weekend,
right?
Maybe a whole month type of thing.
That's what I'm saying.
However, I do think that when it comes to gift giving, it should be personalized. And that's just
Look, again, if you had stopped with the gift cards, make it sound like you didn't put in an effort to find me something. If you stop there, I'd be I'm all for it. I don't know.
I parked it there.
You I don't know, man. You wasn't for his dinner choice, and he went to her spot for that.
Well, I'm sorry. I feel like whatever, shoot me, but I feel like dinner is regular.
I think also as women, it's important to communicate. Like I tell my girl, like, let me know what you want. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
like that either.
Not for her birthday. She told me she wanted a bike, right? Got the bike.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe I'm too much.
But it don't gotta be like.
It's not about being too much.
I don't like telling people.
No, it don't gotta be a flat out like get me a bike. But like it's
hints.
You know, I like the way that she told me was more so she went to the Central Park.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson had his bike, and she rented a little city bike or whatever.
And she enjoyed that moment.
She enjoyed that moment. She was like, I really enjoyed it, and I would love to get a bike. Hint, hint.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So give a couple hints to where, because I mean, you also got to listen as a man though. That's the thing. You gotta,
That's fair.
So let's try this out today. Let's make a bet. No, I think we should make a bet. I'll put $20 on it. We both are gonna write. All of us are gonna write down what we're gonna try to get our significant other to get us, and let's see who gets it first.
Like, as if for her birthday or?
Nah, just in general. Like,
I'm out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you wanted Clippers. I wanted bundles.
And I can't flat out tell her
No,
that I want it?
You can't tell her. You just gotta hint at
Oh, this
it.
is gonna be good.
Damn, that's tough. Because she got me what I wanted already.
Yeah, I think it's just pick something random.
Okay. And you win if you get that thing first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, y'all gotta take birthdays into account or gift giving opportunities.
I think so.
When's your birthday?
So. January.
Mine's in November.
See?
So the cutoff date is October. You gotta do it before October.
I gotta figure out a way to like finesse a gift. Because I'm not a big gift kind of person. Like for me, it's not that I could care less, but those are not the things that I really like. If I want it, I'll get it myself. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't need you to buy me.
Right.
It's cool. Like she does it, but it doesn't move me the same way that it moves her.
Well, that's what, again, like most men's love language isn't really gift
Right,
giving
right.
because it's an idea of trying to be as independent, as a man as
100%.
possible. If I need it, I get it. If I want it, I get it. I have the
100%.
means to do what I need to do.
100%.
Look, I think my money is on Ray for that one. I think you're gonna win that one.
I don't know.
Oh, you got it, E?
Let's see. $20.
All right.
$20.
$20.
What you gonna try to?
Careful, they might watch the show, and that's not fair.
Nah,
That's
bet.
cheating.
Nah, bet. I'll text it to you.
That's cheating. That's cheating. So, I mean, look, we've tackled a couple of these like dating topics and stuff like that. But when it comes to celebrity dating situations, I feel like every other day people move the goalpost on who they relationship goals are. Have you guys been keeping up with Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson?
It's a joke.
No, I don't know nothing about it. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I think it was the video I saw was the most hilarious shit in the world because I feel like every man has been there. And I don't know if that was the narrative.
At the dinner?
Yeah, I don't know if that was
Yeah.
actually what was going on. So forgive me, Klay Thompson, if people are like throwing the narrative at you that's not accurate and you actually love being there, bro. But it looked like they said when you already got what you wanted and now you have to survive Shorty's personality.
When you finally get the baddie that you wanted,
Really?
and you realize
Why
it
she was
ain't
single
it.
in the first place.
It ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But this is what we talked about it with Demi. This is where like getting to know somebody before you lock in is important. I'm not claiming you until I know that I rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
Speak
Just because
time.
you smash once or twice don't mean that. Nah. Like I need to get to know you and I need to know that there's a vibe and we connect before I start to have you around my arm and just nah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. He looked miserable. He looked like he
looked-
was just like, oh,
I
get
don't
me
know
outta
how they
here.
gel anyway. Like that nigga likes to go out and fishing. I mean,
you know why he's there. You know why he's
Meg
there.
doesn't sound like to drive the boat.
Jesus Christ.
oh gosh.
Yeah, nah. I feel bad
Free
for
Tory.
homie. Yeah.
Anyway, I think this is time to end. It's time to end.
Sheesh. On that note,
So you still beefing with Tory?
Huh?
You still beefing with Tory?
You know what? I feel like as a Scorpio, I don't forgive easily.
But
Forgive
after
him
all
for
the
what?
information that
Listen,
came
guys,
out.
listen. We talked about this how many times? We're not about to go there again.
I'm just trying to figure out if you still in denial from all the stuff you was
There's a lot.
shown.
Listen. Anyways,
What's your what's your thought process? What's your thought process?
I don't have one.
Clearly. So as we proceed, jeez, Ray, I'm gonna give you some time to come up with an explanation. You can get back to us on the next episode.
All right, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Oh, jeez. How to justify putting Tory Lanez in bars for no reason. Anyways, this has been another episode of Real and Uncomfortable. Thank you for joining us. This is your boy C-Tez
Eman Music.
and Ray Bans, as seen on many wanted posters. If you guys look, man, if every time she bring in food or something and you notice I'm feeling ill afterwards, just know what happened.
I did it.
She like-
It was me.
We'll check y'all next time.